Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy DRB here, back at you with another Call of Duty video, but today's video is going to be pretty different. In my last video, I was talking about how they might remaster Modern Warfare 2, so I was kind of thinking maybe they could remaster other games, like, let's say Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. That got me thinking, will that help Call of Duty? That'll help Call of Duty on two things. Well, Call of Duty on one thing, to get back on track, because their sales have not been good since Black Ops 3, to be honest. I've seen their sales, it's been pretty down. But I think World War II kind of punched it up a little bit. But let's not talk about sales. I was just giving an example. I was saying that Call of Duty, if they remaster other games, or they remaster their old games, their sales are going to skyrocket because all their older games were fan favorites. Modern Warfare 2, I think, was the most bought game in the Call of Duty history. In Call of Duty history, man. And COD 4 was, I think, the most fan favorite COD as well. And it got remastered. Everyone was happy, but people did not like how it was not diverse. Like, it was literally the same game. Like I was saying, okay. Like I was saying, I think remastered CODs are really going to help Call of Duty in one way, but I think it's actually going to hurt it in another way. Call of Duty having to remaster their old games is pretty good, but it's actually kind of a bad sign too. Because if you have to remaster your old games so you can actually be on par with your competition, just like Overwatch, Battlefield, and all the other shooters, so you can stay in competition and still be the top dog, like Call of Duty has always been these past couple of years. You're gonna have to remaster an old game. That shows that either you're not improving and you're just counting on the past to will you to victory. You feel me? That's not good. That's really not good. And their new games become fan favorites. And their new games, we ask for it to be remastered, not the old ones. I really want the old ones to come back, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to just play the old ones. I want some new games. I want Call of Duty to not rely on their past for success. I want them to change it up and like work hard and make new games and entertaining games, but I know how they're feeling. They've made, I think, 4 of the past 5 Call of Duties have been okay. They've not been great, but they've been okay. And they're like, dude, we're losing a lot of time here. We're putting in the work, and it's not coming out great. Well, to be honest with you, Treyarch is the only game studio that works on Call of Duty that I believe they can make a great Call of Duty every year. Like if they just give the cycle to Treyarch, I think Call of Duty would be fine, but you just can't do that. It's too much work on one studio. But I believe Sledgehammer is coming up. Sledgehammer is becoming like a good game studio to produce Call of Duty. Granted, World War II, it kind of gets boring, but it's still kind of fun. It's still kind of funny. I could still go for some objectives. I'm trying to go for the nuke on World War II. It's not working out, but like I'm trying new things. I'm trying to entertain myself with World War II. I think that game, like the only thing Sledgehammer has to work on is diversity, and if they like master that, then their games are going to be entertaining. They don't have to fix anything else, just their diversity and making the good guns like not too early. You don't get them too early. Because in Advanced Warfare, the best 2 guns were the BAL and the ASM-1, right? They were unlocked pretty early. And in World War II, the best 2 guns are basically the BAR, which is unlocked late, which is great. There's an improvement. But the PPSH, the best SMG in the game, you get it pretty early. Like I think that's your second unlock. Like right when you play your first game, I think that's the second unlock you get. But that's just my opinion. Just try to make like the good guns, the great guns. Like let's say unlock them like level 17, level 20, level 22. Like make it kind of make players want to play so they can be good. Like make them play a lot of games so you get this gun. If you want to be a beast and beast with this gun, you have to play a lot of games, buddy. I'm not just gonna hand it free to you. And supply drops, I know that's never gonna disappear. Like it's become a cornerstone in Call of Duty. But I just hope they don't try to make it like a focal point of the game. Like they don't make supply drops make or break the game. Just make them like an additional thing. Like you can get other stuff for characters, new guns if you add them in. Like make them a higher chance of getting them. Okay. I don't like the fact that you're like, oh, you don't have to pay COD points for supply drops. It's okay. You can just pay them with your whatever. I still don't like the fact that you getting a new weapon is literally rare as hell. I didn't see that guy. But like I was saying, Call of Duty could die from remastering their old games, but they could learn from remastering their old games what they were good at. So hopefully Call of Duty stays alive because it's one of my favorite games and I play this every single year. I do not wish for Call of Duty to die. No, of course not. So, Activision, please don't rely on your past. Rely on your... Okay, learn from your past what you were good at so you can improve on the future. I wish you all the best of luck. This has been your boy DRB signing off. Peace.